All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shakti from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this won't be long. It's just going to be a sit down talking about how when Edomite supremacy goes wrong. Okay, most of you all don't know, there's been an incident uh, with the Hyundai dealership that I believe was going to be in, what was it, Georgia? But don't quote me on that. Uh, but nonetheless, you have an incident where you have this Edomite chick, who, by the way, is a big time Trump supporter. All right. Called ICE on the people at the dealership and had them arrested. Now, according to her, they were illegals, they were being hired as slave labor, and so on and so forth. But I find it very ironic, especially if you're a so called Trump supporter, that you would have a problem with slavery. But that's a whole nother topic. But nonetheless, okay, she was going on making what she felt was valid points, uh, just to find out that in all actuality, those people that got arrested were people from South Korea. And they all came here legally on work visas to teach people in America how to work the equipment. So once they leave, the Hyundai factory can work properly the way they intended for it to work. And the repercussions of this was the leaders, big time political people, and I'm sure the people of Hyundai said, look here, you will treat all our people with dignity and respect, and you will release every single last one of them. So America did that. So the people from South Korea, they brought their people back home, and they said, you know what? This deal that we had with you all that was going to create jobs and bring over 10 something billion dollars to that state, you know what? We're good. Deal's off. So, due to the actions of this Edomite chick, who, by the way, is trying to run for a political seat, due to the actions of this woman, she has cost a state thousands of jobs and billions of dollars of money coming into the economy. She has single handedly not only fucked over a state, but she has probably fucked relationships with America and South Korea. And South Korea is one of the very few allies that America has left. Like I said, when Edomite supremacy goes wrong, see this mindset that they have is now coming back to destroy them. The very same thing that they used to destroy other people is destroying them. We're going to get Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay? So there was a time where many of the nations, especially Israelites, were looked at as the scum of the earth, worthless, basically people of no honor and a bad reputation. See, all those things are now coming upon bad Uncle Esau. Now everybody is looking at them in the very same way. And the things that they use to catch Jake up, to keep them poor, disenfranchised, and ignorant and despised, all these things are happening to them. When you go into Psalm 30, 35? Psalm 35 and 6, it speaks of this. It says, let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of Yahweh persecute them. For without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Right, as I said earlier, this devil has done all these things to destroy us. And as the scripture says, he's done it without cause. Okay, he'll claim that it's because of the blessing, but it's something that he gave up voluntarily. And because he feels he's justified in his anger, okay, he set all these nets and pits and snares to catch us up. And it says in verse 8, let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let his net that he hath hid catch himself, and to that very destruction let him fall. So the very same things that he used to get us caught up in, hey, the Lord said, let him be caught up in the same way. Just as this devil is using Edomite supremacy to destroy us, let that same mentality be the death of him. And lo and behold, as I said here, you have a situation where this woman has single-handedly destroyed a deal that could have brought billions of dollars and thousands of jobs to a state, and she has single-handedly put the finishing touches on any type of future dealings that South Korea will have with America. All because she's an Edomite supremacist. And you know she is. You can tell. Hey, let me see.
Oh. At that event at the university in Utah, and they explained.
Yep.
152 elite.
It is this chick right here. Right here. Her name is Tori Brenham. I highly suggest you watch her video because she makes it very plain what her ambitions were. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.